Good morning, gurus. Welcome to another sunrise. We're going to jump in charts for Bitcoin, Ethereum, crypto markets. Hit the subscribe button, smash that thumbs up button, turn on the bell. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want me to analyze any tickers. And I do daily technical analysis on crypto, Bitcoin. You can follow my videos to watch my analysis and for free and see what I think about the markets. Let's jump into technicals for Bitcoin now. It's just before sunrise here. We're going to the technicals. Yesterday, the market pumped on all coins. Look at this. 5% on 4.9 on LinkedIn, Ethereum 4.9%, IDEX 3.8%, Doge 3.7%, Uniswap 2.9%, Bitcoin 66,600. Again, the 666 is numbers. Interesting. Let's go on the weekly chart. First, let's check on my Bybit account. Up 620, bouncing back again. One Bitcoin position, 300, more than 70% in cash. One Bitcoin 66,800, up 2%. MCRT 44,800, even. Pocket 36,000, 1%. World 25,000, 2%. Doge 3%. Uniswap 3%. No Bitcoin trades open right now. I closed them at around 62,000. Unfortunately, I missed this pump on my Bitcoin trades. I had 4 Bitcoin trades that are opened at 58. It would have been nice to keep them open now. I closed them at 62, expecting a bigger pullback. Let's go onto the monthly charts. Monthly stochastic still extremely overbought. Yellow trend line, main trend. We're having quite a strong month this month. Bounce back. Volume-wise, though, month is a little bit weak, but we still have time. Crypto Guru bot. Let's go on the weekly. On the weekly chart, still flaring a blue buy back February 2023. Still a blue buy from 20k. Yellow trend line, strong bounce. Stochastic turning up. Buying volume coming in. We have another 2 days to finish the week. It looks like this week's volume will be bigger than last week's volume. On the daily, we've got this descending channel or descending wedge that Bitcoin has now broken out of. Volume still slightly coming down, and that's something to be concerned about. Same with the stochastic, overbought, turning down. To be honest, I would short here, but a lot of people went long on this inverse head and shoulders, which may play out. But the problem is volume is not confirming this inverse head and shoulders, but target would be 73k. Let's go closer on the 4-hourly. Double top on the 4-hourly. Stochastic means coming down. But I wouldn't short here because of, again, I don't short Bitcoin in the bull market. And second, this inverse head and shoulders can play out. Usually the high chance of failing, but if it does play out, target will be 73k or the base of the head. So target on Bitcoin on this move would be something like 73k. Stochastic again overbought. I would still take the same longs. I still think my target of 56k is in play. My main place to long Bitcoin is at 56k. Why? Because I think this was an early breakout, because usually a descending triangle will break out 70% of the move. So it should be down here in my opinion, and it should have broken out with a lot of volume, not declining volume. When we had this breakout, it should have been a very strong breakout spike. So I think it trapped everyone. A lot of people went extra long. A lot of people changed from short to long. A lot of people got liquidated. And now there's a lot of longs here that are trapped, in my opinion. And I think coming down to 53. But again, that inverse head and shoulders, so I wouldn't short. That's the trade I would take. 56k for a double bottom bounce. That's a safer trade. Target 73k. Risk to reward is 31 times, risking 552 to make 17,390 per Bitcoin with no leverage. 10x leverage is 173k. And so the trade would open at 56,549. Stop loss 55,997. That's the safer play. Riskier play is to take a double bottom bounce off the daily monthly support for a tight trade. Same target. Risk to reward on this one is 25 times, risking 520 to make 13,348. Also possible, but again, I wouldn't take this short because of the inverse head and shoulders. But if it fails, this would be a nice short entry. But again, this one would be more risky, taking it down to my trade open, and that gives a risk to reward of, actually, you could open it quite where we are right now. very tight stop loss. So it either works or fails the trade, and that's a short that could take. But again, I wouldn't short Bitcoin because of this bigger pattern of this inverse head and shoulders. But with lowering volume, higher chance and that it fails and we drop back down to activate this trade. That's the trade I would take, the 3 trades I would take on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin's going to drop here on the overbought RSIs, drop down to activate, get a bounce of 60k, so that's one trade to take. And the safer, bigger trade would be at 56k, and that's how I've got my trade set up over on Bybit. I've got buyers at 56k, 56,500 for 2 Bitcoin, and I've got a 2 Bitcoin bounce off 60k. So I've already got those trades already set up to try and catch. And you could do a short from here, but again, it's quite risky to short Bitcoin. I've also got buy orders down on Doge. Let's do Doge, Bitcoin, Pocket. I want to do Ethereum and quickly Doge. Now it's the weekend, so Tesla stock market closed. It was up a bit yesterday. Doge breaking out of this descending triangle. Look at that. Doge broke out, but again, trapping everyone, I think. Why? Lowering volume. No break with big volume. Same on Bitcoin, same on Doge. I think a lot of people are about to get trapped, guys. I think a lot of people got trapped on that move up. You can see the same on Doge. Bouncing resistance, building pressure, and then broke out at the right time, not early, with very little spike in volume. So again, it's like a false breakout. So my buys are 12 cents and 10 cents on Doge, and you can see my buys on Doge 12 cents for 200,000 Doge, 10 cents, 12 cents, 10 cents. So it's around buy 400,000 Doge at 10 cents and 166,000 Doge at 12 cents. Let's check out Ethereum, 33,090. Same on Ethereum, look at that. But I mean, it should break out now. This is the big descending triangle. Usually they move like this. Build pressure, build pressure, build pressure, explodes 70% of the move. So the move should have happened here actually. But again, lowering volume while we're breaking out. Same trade I would take on Ethereum. I would wait to get a pullback to 2811, and I think a lot of people are getting trapped here. So be very, very careful. Everyone underneath the video, go down below. 1 is the exchanges I use. Bybit gives you a $30,000 bonus when you use this link. 2 is the courses. Take the Crypto Master course to learn all this. Get the Crypto Guru Bot. 3, join us in the Telegram. Usually a few hundred of you online. And that's why I'm saying being cautious. It is the weekend. Let's see if volume manages to keep up. But again, I think a lot of people just got trapped by Bitcoin when it broke out. Doge, for example, Ethereum, all looking extremely bullish, all looking extremely breakouts of descending triangles, just breaking out, but with no volume. So be very careful. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. With Bitcoin, I've got trades down. I'm currently holding some positions, which I showed you earlier. And you can see my positions here. And this account was up $3,200 yesterday, which is beautiful. And you can see the positions. But again, I'm mostly in cash with low buy orders in case there is the pullback that I think is going to happen to 56. 52 is looking unlikely though as Bitcoin moves sideways. But let's see. Hit the subscribe button, smash up, thumbs up button, turn on the bell. I've got some Bitcoin, some altcoins, more than 50% cash. And what I'm waiting for is very big red days, some big bad news. And then I'm going to buy on extreme fear dips. Love you all. Have an amazing day and an amazing weekend. And I'll see you all again tomorrow.